Good morning. Saturday, January 8th, 2022. And it is gravel race day. We've been waiting for a Mississippi Gravel Cup, and it looks like it's finally here. Anyway, here's my Diverge. It's always cool to wake up, see the Diverge. And you know me, I'm more of a guy that camps out and sleeps in the back of my van, but we've been so busy at the shop that it was just easier for us to get a hotel room about 4:30 in the morning. Here Blake's already in the shower. There's his racing bike. He's gonna race the truck. I'm gonna take you guys with me. I don't have a lot of camera gear. I just have a little GoPro Hero 6, small and light. I'm going to put it on my handlebars today. Try to get some footage. If you want to see some racing, stick with me, and I'll do the best I can to get you some race footage and maybe some commentary for some of the racers and just show you the scene of gravel racing. Alright, I better start drinking some water. I'm getting ready. Alright guys, I'm still in my hotel room getting ready to go down, get some breakfast from the lobby. You know, it's below freezing here. We're not used to that in Mississippi. I'm not in South Mississippi anymore. I'm up towards Oxford, Mississippi for race number 1 of the Mississippi Gravel Cup. Ordinary Epics, Jason and Wendy Shear do an awesome job putting on this race series. And my bicycle shop, Biloxi Bicycle Works, is one of the sponsors this year. So I'm proud to be part of that whole thing. We'll see how racing goes today. I had a dream that I was racing Don Garlitz, a drag racer, last night. So kind of cool to have a dream like that, and then get an opportunity today to, you know, race some of the fastest guys in this region. I think all you guys know I've been working in the bicycle shop so much I haven't had that much time to train, but sometimes it's not about thinking about what you haven't done, it's thinking about what you're gonna do. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody out there on the start line and you know, hammering down and just seeing what we could do out there. It's gonna be some tough conditions. It's windy and it's cold, and we're not used to that. I usually don't have to wear this much clothes, and I don't even think that this is enough, but I didn't have much time to prepare, so I just threw some stuff in a bag, and here we are. I'm going to take you guys with me, and we'll see what happens out there. All right, guys, Mississippi Gravel Cup, race number 1, Oxford, Mississippi, Ordinary Epics. This is exciting. It's going to be a blast.
Right here, Jason.
Right here. Thank you guys for supporting us.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Chamois Butter is here. I think Matt is back. Matt, where you at? Go through what we call the pond loop. Here on the field station property. It is a beautiful loop, gravel. There's all kinds of like little. Back here in one piece. We'll have food for you. Tracy Brooks and Bart Luther from the Lexi Bicycle Works.
Wow, Tracy, we did it, man. Nice job, man. There's nothing easy about that, man. Nothing easy. The guys were rolling with too, man.
I know. Stu
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Nice job, man. How you doing? Bad? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw you. Well, hey, everybody. Bart with Bicycle Rider YouTube. We are going to do a quick little race recap. Race number 1, Oxford, Mississippi Gravel Cup 2022, January. Gravel race scene has started. Race number 1 is in the books, and it was a fantastic time to be had by all. Of course, we started off that morning below freezing in Mississippi. We've got a little bit of humidity here in Mississippi, so those kind of numbers maybe in other states don't seem that cold, but in Mississippi that cold gets to you. But with 200 people on the starting line for the 50-mile race, which is what I did. Once you get up there, that adrenaline is kicking, and you don't really think about the cold. You actually embrace it, and it's just part of the race. So once again, they make some awesome cold weather gear nowadays. So having the right gear definitely helps. My fingers did get a little cold in the beginning, but it wasn't long. We forgot all about that. But the skies broke, the sun came out. I think that afternoon it was like 50-something degrees, and it was glorious. So sometimes you can't always look at the weather reports and kind of gauge your race. Just show up no matter what the weather's doing and come out and race. It's a blast. So, and that's what we did. We had a good time. I did get some numbers. Oh, shoot, I don't know what I did with my sticky note. Let me go from the top of my head. I believe in the 50-mile category, we had over 150 people, signed up for that. Of course, they split that in different age groups. I was in the Masters category, so I'm age 46 to 59. Of course, I'm 52 years old, so I'm getting up there in that age group. But it was really good. We did a mass start, so you don't really know who you're racing with as far as your age groups and stuff. But a mass start is thrilling. Maybe you saw some of the footage. I did put a little GoPro Hero 6 on my camera on my handlebar, so that's how we got some of that footage. Out of the 150 people that we started with, I finished up 26, so I was pretty happy about that. In my age group, or the Masters category, I finished 7th place out of, I believe, 51. So once again, top 10, I'm happy with that. To tell you the truth, I love hitting a podium. I get a little bit disappointed in myself when I don't, but I'm looking at the just the racers we have out there and the fitness levels. And, I'm now that I own a bicycle shop, I don't have as much time to train as I used to. So I'm not making excuses, but what I am doing is I'm trying to learn how to, have more fun with racing. A lot of it is just being out there, being part of that community. For me, it's meeting new people and seeing the people I sold bikes to and helped gear, and seeing those people out there with their families having a good time and enjoying it. So, sometimes when you're growing a scene, growing a community, you can't be as selfish with your own training. I do have to lead a lot of, beginner gravel rides and intermediate gravel rides, stuff like that, to help people in cycling. So that takes away from some of my time that I would have for more high-end training. And I'm not complaining, I'm just getting used to it. So, those days of me, expecting to hit every podium that I enter I think those days are gone. But I am learning to have fun with it, and I'm definitely not complaining about being, 7th place, a finisher with that level of racing. And the thing is, we had fun doing it. I got dropped off the front group right away. You probably saw that in the camera.
But when I did get with a group that I thought I could stick with, that we made a slight navigation area, and a couple of guys escaped from us, and that's just part of racing. I'm happy for those guys that escaped, and then I got hooked up with a really cool group. One guy, Tracy Brooks, out of Louisiana. I'd never met him in person, but I talked to him several times on the phone. So actually getting to meet him and ride with him. You'll see him towards the end of the race come around me at the finish line for an awesome sprint. So congratulations, Tracy, man, you did great. But some of the other group I hooked up with was the from 901 Racing out of Memphis, and I don't know a lot of those guys personally, but you know, racing with them was awesome. I didn't get a chance to talk to them after the race much because we were looking for a set of keys that we couldn't find. But I hope to get to know those guys a little bit better. The guys and girls, there was a really strong girl. I think her name was Allison. I don't know, that was a great group of people to ride with. It just showed the camaraderie of gravel. We were calling out potholes for each other. We were working together. We ran into a Velovic guy and picked him up, and he was super strong. So I'll have to catch that guy's name and thank him for, you know, for pulling us down the race course a little bit. But, you know, the overwhelming feeling after a gravel race was excitement, was energetic, was about community. It wasn't all about who hit podiums. And congratulations to you guys that did hit podiums. That was a beast of a race course. You know, it was fun, had a lot of character, but it really took the energy out of me at 50 miles. So those guys that did 100 miles, oh my gosh. Congratulations, man. And anybody that did hit a podium, I mean, you did it honestly. It's awesome to do that. But I think all of us are in the same boat, that it's more about camaraderie out there, about pushing your personal fitness goals, about you know, just seeing what you can do. Some people are doing it for the scenic ride. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful out there, and I think each one of our race courses has a really special, you know, beauty to it. So our next race is going to be in Camp Shelby out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. That's only about an hour away from where I live, and Biloxi Bicycle Works, my bicycle shop, is going to be, you know, doing support for that race. So we're actually going to be up there this weekend coming up for a shakedown of the race course. So we'll see how that goes. I'll bring a camera with me, and hopefully I'll have some people to help with camera gear and stuff. Speaking of, you might see that I tried to get fancy, and I spliced some video together. I even put a little bit of text up there, like when Heath was dropping his bottle, or when we made that navigation area and navigation error. It's not easy for me to edit, because when I'm looking at the edits, the text didn't come in the right spot. I tried to add some music, and when I looked at the final cut, the music wasn't on there. So I'm struggling with some of that stuff, but I did want to get a cool little video out. I think I will also just make a video of all the ride footage I got from my handlebars. I'm not gonna add music and text and all that stuff, but it might be something cool just to put in the background. We're gonna use it at the bicycle shop, you know, put it in the background of the bicycle shop. But I'll throw that out there and see what we go. I'll keep working on these videos, and I'm gonna try to get a little documentary of all 4 races in this series. So stick with us. I'll get better at what I'm doing as far as trying to make some creative videos, and if you know, any of you guys want to help out with advice or, you know, hands-on, feel free. We're you know, the Bicycle Rider YouTube channel is about everybody. You know, it's you know, it's not highly polished, and it's raw and it's real, and I welcome your input and I welcome your help. So let's see how we can do this and make this a channel for everybody. All right. Bicycle Rider YouTube, Bart Luther, over and out. Thank you.